Hi, I'm Rich Pickett with Personal Wings. Today we're going to talk about an exciting headset, the Bose ProFlight. I've been flying the ProFlight since 2018 when they came out with the first version. In the summer of 2019, they announced their latest version of that, the Series 2. And that's the one we're going to talk about today mostly. So the headset is just under 5 ounces total weight on your head, and so which makes it amazingly comfortable. They lightened it up by about a half an ounce on your head with the new Series 2, which doesn't sound like much, but once you wear it, there's a big difference. So we'll talk about some of the features on the headset. It's really cool. So besides, of course, having an adjustable band for various size heads, on the boom, they've added these little winglets, which they had on the first one. And then you notice there's a little dot underneath there. Mainly the dot is, hey, if you can see the dot, it's working. If you can't see the dot, the microphone's facing somewhere else. So also on the headset, one thing that I really like is the capability to change the microphone and cable from left to right. Since most of us are, when we're flying pilot in command, in the left seat, it's great to have it on the left side. However, if you're the pilot not flying, or in my case, when I'm instructing a number of clients in different aircraft, I like to have the microphone on the right side so the cables and the control unit and everything are out of my way on the right console. So that's one of the features. You can change that just simply in about 2 minutes. Since this headset now uses earbuds, and it comes with 3 different sizes, they also have, on these little wings, they have a little place to store them if you want to. So on the headset itself, let's talk a little bit about that. In the case, these wings come up aligned with the band. So all you have to do is you turn them 90 degrees and you're ready to rock. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the things they did with the Series 2. They made a big improvement in the cable. The original cable was about the size of that they have on their other headsets, the A20s. And it was a little heavy. And you think, boy, a couple ounces doesn't make any difference? It does. So this is such a light headset. With the lighter cable, it makes it so it doesn't pull so much on your head, which makes it a lot more comfortable. If you happen to have the first Series 1, Bose offers an upgrade process to get that new cable and a new control unit. So now let's talk a little bit about the control unit. The control unit has a couple of features on it. This one is Bluetooth. They now make one without Bluetooth, if that you so desire, which it comes in handy in some Part 135 and 121 operations where they don't want Bluetooth on the control unit and the headset itself. So on this, of course, we have the power button up at the top. Real simple. Turn it on. Takes 2 AA batteries and you're set. It has an ANC control. It has low, medium, and high. I just always leave mine on high. Works out great to have that on high. Then the Bluetooth functions are down here that operates. So on this control unit, it's all Bluetooth if you want to, Bluetooth to your phone or iPad or other music device. It doesn't have the aux input that the previous, like the A20s had, for example. So it works really well. You also have volume control for some of your Bluetooth on the side. Does not have volume control for the headset. So that's all controlled by your intercom in your airplane. So let's talk about a couple other features on this. Sometimes when you're wearing these, and a passenger comes up and you want to talk to them, with traditional headsets, what you do is take them off or take an ear cup off and talk to your passengers, or maybe somebody in the right seat who's not wearing a headset. One of the cool features they have with the Bose ProFlight is that you tap to talk. That instantly reduces your active noise cancellation on that side. So you can listen to people, talk to them, have the conversation. When they go back in the cabin, you just tap it again. You're back to the full ANC capabilities. So I've noticed on these, some of the features, just to give you an idea, the music Bluetooth connection is easy to use. In fact, I've connected to 2 devices at once, my iPad and my iPhone at the same time. It's so light. As I mentioned before, on some days, I've had duty days that are 8 hours. And I wear these headsets, I get out of the cockpit and I forget that I still have them on. They're so comfortable. They fit extremely well. When I first tried these, I tried the medium ear tips. So when you get your Bose ProFlight, make sure you try the different ear tips to see which one fits you the most comfortable. If you want custom earbuds, the little tip in here, you can get those through a company that listed on Bose's website. One of the other really nice features of this headset is you can wear your sunglasses quite easily with the headset on and not have them push against your earpieces, which I really like. So it makes it a lot more comfortable for long flights where you're flying along and you've got the sunglasses, and then of course you've got the typical conventional headsets on. It's a little bit uncomfortable. So one of the other things I've noticed, let's talk about what aircraft these work in. I've tried these in all sorts of aircraft. Tried them in a number of different turbine aircraft, Citation series, Honda jets, and other ones, and including our Eclipse, which we're going to take you for a flight in our Eclipse here with a headset shortly. It works amazingly well on turbines. I've tried them in some turboprops. I've tried them in the TBM 850s I fly and the Meridian that I own, and they're pretty good. They reduce the noise substantially. They're not quite as quiet as the 820s, let's say, or a full cushion headset, because they don't have that physical barrier. And then I also have used them in our Cirrus SR22, which is another quite noisy cockpit. And they work well, so in a pinch I'll wear them. They're just more comfortable for me. I've talked about these headsets in a couple of my articles. I write for Twin Turbine primarily and some other aviation magazines. If you look in the September issue of 2018, we have the first review, and that goes over the first version of the ProFlight. In September of 2019, we talk about the Series 2. So now that we've talked about this headset, let's go take it for a flight, and we'll talk about it in flight. Got my earbuds in place, control units on. We'll be able to go for a flight. Come on and join me. We'll hop up in our Eclipse 815 Whiskey Tango and go for a flight around San Diego. Now we got our Bose ProFlight headset on. Incredibly comfortable. I've turned on the power. I've got it on the high ANC. Just really nice, comfortable work. You notice on these I got the little wings. So I get those things set while I put on my sunglasses. Makes it great. We're going to depart VFR. We're going to go out straight towards the coast. So out by La Jolla and up the coast a little bit, and just talk about the Bose ProFlight headset on the way out. All right, now we're going to head back to Montgomery. Autopilot disconnect. Clear left. Got a nice view of Catalina out there. We'll head back, point our nose of the Eclipse back to La Jolla.
If you want to learn more about the Bose ProFlight headset, watch our videos on YouTube. Also on our YouTube channel, we've got videos on a variety of aviation topics, from flying approaches in the SR22 to doing spins in an extra 300 to flying the Eclipse in the CJ3. We hope you enjoy all of them, and while you're there, check on the thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe so you can be the first ones to learn about other videos as we go along. Thanks for watching. Rich Pickett, Personal Wings.